Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Decent chance! Oh, split-second reaction.
Son Heung-min really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
South Korea with the corner, they're first. Getting up there! That's put paid to the danger. Kim Min-jae.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
And the pass is intercepted.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
He's found space here. Lee Kang-in. Son Heung-min. Pressure coming in from all directions. Space for him to turn and look. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Sufal. That pass has been well intercepted. Lee Kang-in. Oh, good read. And he was quick to react.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And here's Son Heung-min. Now it's Lee Kang-in. And that's really well manoeuvred. So, a temporary halt to the action. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness perhaps the only things lacking. South Korea come in leading by just the odd goal.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think, something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
South Korea leading via the game's only goal, 1-0 at the break. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. South Korea leading courtesy of the game's only goal. And no, that was never going to make it. And the counter is on. Jurashek. Good ball, good take. Oh, that is a good ball to... It's sick! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Short changes him with that pass. South Korea are still that goal to the good. Knocks it into space. But he's gone backward here. Defending was strong and firm. "60 minutes played." Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. That has not gone well. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, this lead is beginning to look a little delicate. I'd rather see them show the ambition and adventure to go further ahead. But it seems as if they've settled for a riskier approach now to defend this.
Cross to the back post. And a header! And no mistake. The Czech Republic are level. A great delivery and a finish to match.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and made it perfectly.
After 66 minutes is
the Czech Republic
17.
restore parity.
There's been a genuine flow to this game so far, but that might mark a major shift in momentum now.
Coming on to replace him is number 11.
Well, what about it? Extraordinarily, they have been denied as late and as dramatically as can be. Oh, he's getting hounded, really hounded. Big chance! Now it's Schick. South Korea do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Kim Min-jae. That's a good ball out wide.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it.
Substitution for South Korea. Number 7 coming on the field is number 18, Hujan.
Impressive job!
Taking place.
South Korea are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
South Korea really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Great vision. And he's intervened well there. Jurasek. Passing is crisp and sharp. Tries to play it through. And he's managed to get free. It's a goal kick. Pinches it off him. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Jurasek, who does have an assist to his name. Nicely intercepted.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Ah, looks a smashing ball. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Number 23.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
It's a foul.
Well,
that's well seen too.
Indicated.
Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Oh, this is a great position. Lushek! Oh, that is rather wayward. Jurasek. And we're done. South Korea go out. The win they so craved has eluded them. Hello and welcome to everybody. It's an absolute thrill to welcome you to this day one clash. And no day, of course, engenders hope or optimism more than this one. Optimism which could dissipate at a rate most alarming or last all the way to the latter stages. We shall see. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So we're very much on the way now. So a clash of nations with so much pride on the line. He's played it back.
Modern football for you and all that pressing.
Quick look, then plays it in. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. And once more he proves rigid and robust. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, it's nothing new for attacking players to be converted into wing-backs and full-backs. But in this guy, Alphonso Davies...
Tries one from range! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another. That's just playing it safe and simple.
And now the breakaway. Canada, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper.
And again, they're pressing effectively.
Crosses it in, and a header! He will be livid with himself. Davis. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Well, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Could go all the way here. No, he wasn't going to let him past. It's a really well-measured ball. Can he get on the end of this? Big chance! Oh, that is rather wayward.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Davis. Looking for options for movement. Not the most convincing of passes. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. He's in a great position here. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. This is a promising build-up. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Good ball, good take. And he's been shifted off it. Canada have a free kick. Threads one in. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Space for him to turn and look. He slings it. Oh, great leap! That's really good defending. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Driving forward. Now that looks a decent ball, and he's picked it up out wide. He's found a way through. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. And they can counter here. Pass somewhat off target. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He's on it, can he get away? It's a quick ball upfield. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, he's onto this. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Now it's crossed into the middle, and that's been well dealt with. So, a temporary halt to the action. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They've rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. So your views on the first half?
Well, there's no way to disguise the fact that they've been poor. Not a single shot on goal tells you all you need to know, Peter. Everything seems a little hurried to me, a little rushed, panicked even at times.
Well, it's been a half that hasn't lacked suspense or intrigue. It's only lacked goals, 0-0 at the break. And so the action is resumed.
Canada really can count themselves lucky not to be behind at half-time. Couldn't really work out what they were trying to do, actually. Letting themselves get dominated like that, it's very confusing.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
This is the time you need that pace.
That looks a good ball through. He has found the way through. Bosnia and Herzegovina needed that. They really needed it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Takes a shot! He's given it away. Goalless still, neither side really getting onto the front foot. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Oh, that is a nice touch. And that is headed for the middle. Cleared away. He has a look up. Opts to play it back. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
Substitution for Canada. Number 11.
Well, if he truly fancies his chances from here, he's going to need the best of the best.
Number 13.
No, that's been easily repelled. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. No breakthrough, and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now this could be a chance. He's having a shot!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Canada perhaps contemplating their next change here. And they can counter here. Muscular approach does pay off here. Foot in. That's good running with the ball. Now can they counter? He's having a pop! No, just not quite.
Yeah, we can't fault him for the attempt, although it might have been a case of momentary tunnel vision then.
Number 10.
So we have
Number
movement
21.
on both benches.
Number 7. Number 6. Coming on the field. Number 24. Number 20. Number 5. Number 17. Substitution in progress.
No luck with that dink over the top. Davis.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Tries to pass it through. Over to the right flank. Short changes him with that pass. Canada are still in search of that breakthrough goal. Looking for the run. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Can he get it through? Shot a goal! Towering header! That has been knocked clear. Shapes to shoot! Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Davis. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
2 added
Well,
minutes
that
has
might
been
be that,
indicated.
Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Oh, there's a probing ball. That's that, the end. Canada go out. The win they so craved has eluded them. Hello and welcome to everybody. It's an absolute thrill to welcome you to this day one clash, and no day, of course, engenders hope or optimism more than this one. Optimism which could dissipate at a rate most alarming or last all the way to the latter stages. We shall see. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So straight into the action. This then the greatest show on the grandest stage. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And it's made its way to him, and he's lost it. Jimenez! Goal! Mexico! Oh, delicious, such devilish curl.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
Mexico have their opener. It is a goal of real significance. Shoots! And for a moment, time stood still. Mexico leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. That's a lovely, neat pass. Can he get on the end of this? Sitole. Oh, perfectly measured that. There's the shot! It's a loose ball. Oh, he's been caught napping. He's on it, can he get away? Shot a goal! Knocks it into space. Can he get onto this? This looks promising. Oh, that's a... He's had a shot! It's in! They are purring, truly purring. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
Mexico are doing very nicely, thank you.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Jimenez. Sitole. Foster. Opts for safety. Some good work on the right flank here. Flashes it across. Gets a good foot in there. It's a great gallop down the right-hand side. And the finish! Oh, he's been caught on it here. That's not going far. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? And he's there to get it away. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And he's forced to go back. Oh, that's a key interception. Sitole. Mexico looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Great vision. Out of play for a goal kick. And the counter is on. Looking to play him in. Thinks about the shot. And that is a little undercooked.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And he cuts out the supply.
Se agregará un minuto al tiempo reglamentario.
Sitole.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Tries a shot! And it's there! Up by 3. They have their... And that is indeed the final act. Well, I don't think many people saw this coming ahead of kickoff.
Mexico absolutely dominated that half, Peter, and now it's all about game management. There's no need to overstretch themselves. Just stay calm and see this one out.
Mexico will be wanting more of the same in the second half then. Utterly dominant in the first period, and they're 3-0 up. And so the action is resumed. Here comes the corner. And it's hoisted clear. Lovely pass, but can he get there? I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Nicked it back promptly. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Turns back here, probably the best option.
This is the time you need that pace.
Well, it's still early in the second half, but this does look like a job already done. Distributed tidily. Oh, they could break here. Foster. It's an early cross. Terrific effort! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Passing is crisp and sharp. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Nicely weighted ball. It's out for a goal kick. nicely aimed pass. And that's another good win of the ball. Oh, well measured. Can he finish? Crossbar comes to the rescue. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Oh, good spread. Looking for options for movement.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Cambio en México. Número 10. Número 21. Número 5. Número 19. Entra.
Crosses it in.
Número 23.
Tries to get it
Número
clear.
20. Número 16. Número 9.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Chance here to counter. That's been cut out. Well played. Mexico are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
He's found the way through, and he's made sure that's not getting through.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Can he get it through? That has been slung wide. Foster. Sitole. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Skims one in.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Cambio en México. Número 7.
So changes a foot here, and from both sides.
Número 11. Se va a realizar un cambio.
Cleared away. And now a sudden chance to counter. Strong running down that left flank. Out of play for a throw. Ahead by 3, but they won't want to take their foot off the pedal. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he's gone looking for safety. That's put paid to the danger. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Sitole.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Se agregarán
Sitole.
3 minutos al tiempo reglamentario.
That's destined for the flank. And it's played in. That has been knocked clear. Quality ball. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Mexico have done it. The perfect outcome in this most pressured of games. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, it's pretty clear that there was a solid game plan in place for what was a very high-pressure game. I think it shows great maturity on the part of the players, and it was, for me, well-deserved and well-earned.
Señoras y señores, en la pantalla se mostrará la información de nuestros servicios de autobús.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So things are underway. Shot at goal! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. Scotland are looking to go forward now. Alonso, good purposeful running this. That's put paid to the danger. And here's Rivaldo, and there's the shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Oh, what has happened here? Van Nistelrooy! It's gone in, he's put through his own net!
I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise. Well, our first story of the day, and it's a big one. The skipper, to start by doing that, has given everyone a fright, and I think himself too.
So a lead courtesy of an own goal.
Well, Peter, it's a welcome lead, whatever way it came.
Milan leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Rivaldo. Well, this is a terrific run. Oh, that's a key interception. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Milan clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Now it's Bergkamp. Timber looking to hit the byline here.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. McTominay. Adams. Serginho, and it's Rivaldo, and this is Van Nistelrooy. Adams. McGinn. Adams. Over to the right flank. Zanetti kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Rivaldo. Xavi Alonso, and it's Bergkamp, and here's Van Nistelrooy. Rivaldo. Adams. Now McTominay. Robertson. Half an hour played now. Timber gets a foot in here. Xavi Alonso. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Christie. Robertson. Robertson looking to receive it in space. Christie. That's a good ball out wide. And here's the chance to counter. And here's Van Nistelrooy.
Van Nistelrooy really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Robertson.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
And it's Robertson. Robertson. McGinn. And it's Robertson. Adams opts for safety. Passing is crisp and sharp, and he cuts out the supply. It's a really well-measured ball. Threads one in. That's a throw. Van Bouten. Rivaldo. Shifted it to the flank. Looking for options for movement.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
Serginho. Serginho's cross. Robertson gets it away. And the referee has blown for half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
It's just been exhilarating, Peter, and leaving everyone wishing for a little bit more, but you'll have one manager now trying to exercise more control, so we can only hope that they go at it again in similar fashion.
Milan are in a pretty decent position after 45 minutes. 1-0 to the good. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Looking for the run. Scotland needed that. They really needed it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
And here's Bergkamp. McGinn. And it's Christie. Well read, nice interception. And it's Rivaldo. Well, now here's... Oh, he's having a go! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Just coming up to the hour mark, and it's still 1-0. More and more pressure on the ball here. Robertson. McGinn. Robertson. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Spread to the right. Now it's McTominay. Now the delivery. Impressive jump! But he's left disappointed.
Christie certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
Christie. And Robertson. McGinn. Played out towards the right wing. And they can counter here. And the pass is intercepted. Adams. And it's McTominay. To McGinn. Spread it left. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover.
Scotland really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. McGinn. And he's forced to go back. Oh, what a mistake! Surely he can't miss, and he shoots! Well taken goal. 2 up now, and they are cruising. And a calamitous moment ends with the inevitable result.
Well, you've got to give him credit for pressing so quickly there.
Numero 22.
They're starting to look very comfortable.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
Can he latch on to this? It's run loose here.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Serginho going face-to-face with his great rival. So a bit of a revolving door here. Lots and lots of changes.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
And this is Van Nistelrooy, and this is Rivaldo. Serginho's cross. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 27. Numero 8. Xabi Alonso. Lasciano il campo per il numero 9. Cristiano Ronaldo. Il numero 7. Attenzione, una
Van
sostituzione.
Nistelrooy. He was under real pressure. Van Nistelrooy! Oh, the ball's run loose here. He's found a way through. Shapes to shoot! Oh, and that is really good tenacity.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 21.
Milan have their second corner now.
Numero 11. Lasciano il campo per il numero 23. Forlan.
And now they can spring out of defence.
Bojan Kürkic.
Tries to pass it through. And here's Bergkamp. It's Bergkamp! They are queuing up to have a go here.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
So, third corner of the game. Cleared away. And now a sudden chance to counter.
Minuti di recupero.
Now who's going to be first to this? McLean. That ball looks a good one. He's in a great position here. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Can he get it through? And he's picked it up out wide. Takes aim and crosses. And it's hoisted clear. Plenty to aim at here. Crossed it, and a header! Oh no, it's an own goal!
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
And that's it. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had... Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. So, Jim, would you say that this formation has become the norm in recent... Gregoritsch! That was superb goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Now it's Rivaldo. That has been slung wide. He has found the way through. Looks a chance, surely! Superb goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Austria are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Gregoritsch. He's on it. Can he get away? Schlager. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Nicely weighted ball. That's been slipped through. And he is he's had a shot! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Milan with the corner, there first. Oh, good effort! Harmlessly behind. Sabitzer. Milan leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. Tries to pass it through. He's got away. Chance! And again! And that's a good finish. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That's smart play from him, actually, Peter. That goal was all about positioning. He knew instinctively where to be should the keeper have gotten a little jittery.
So that's 2 now without reply.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Lee Kang in. He's picked his way through. Chance for a shot! And it's Xabi Alonso. Oh, he's having a go! Oh, that is outstanding! He's got himself an absolute peach. They are purring, truly purring. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up. Something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
And this is Bergkamp. Oh, that's fabulous.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Van Bouten. Milan have scored 2 quick goals here. And it's Rivaldo. Rivaldo. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Sabitzer. Sabitzer was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. More and more pressure on the ball here. Almost half an hour in now. Schmidt.
That pressing is so good, it's nice and early.
Stood up well to him there. There will be a throw-in. Arnautovic. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Serginho is looking to influence the game from out wide. And this is Van Nistelrooy. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Van Nistelrooy unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. He's having a hit! Now, who's going to be first to this?
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Xavi Alonso, he won't be happy with that one. Gregoric. Milan heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Now it's Rivaldo. Rivaldo stood his ground strongly. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Lima. Gregoric. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Aims beyond the defence. Pinches it off him. And he's managed to get free. That's a nicely weighted pass. And this is on Nautovic. He's found the way through. Van Bouten. It's Xavi Alonso. And it's Bergkamp. Rivaldo driving forwards.
Added time.
A whisker away from making it 4.
Well, he looked pretty much unstoppable there. The only thing missing was the finish, of course.
And this could be the final action of the first half. And here's Rivaldo. Lee Kang-in. Oh, nice touch. And that signals the end of the first period. Well, I don't think many people saw this coming ahead of kick-off.
Milan absolutely dominated that half, Peter, and now it's all about game management. There's no need to overstretch themselves. Just stay calm and see this one out.
Milan, clearly the superior force halfway through this contest. They lead 3-0. So straight into the second half. Well, that pass isn't the best. Schmidt.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Schmidt. Gregoric. Van Bouten gets a foot in here. Lee Kang-in. He's shifting through the gears here. And here's Van Nistelrooy. And Van Nistelrooy! No, not quite.
Milan certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Bergkamp. Lima clears without hesitation. Bout of passing here, really. Van Nistelrooy! Oh, wonderful! What a goal! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! They will take that. They are absolutely ripping it up.
After 55
Oh,
minutes.
beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
This is a gloriously greedy performance. Tries a shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! And with that, he takes home the match ball.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
Milan are having a ball here.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Schlager. And Gregoric.
Such good technique.
Sabitzer. For Schmidt.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
Cross deflected behind for a corner.
Substitution for Austria. Number 7.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Coming on the field is number 14.
Not pretty, but it gets the job
Taking
done.
place.
And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Kalajic. Shapes to shoot! That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Milan still have the cards to affect this game. He is through here. Rivaldo. Van Nistelrooy! Corner number 3 coming up. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. Austria have the chance to go the other way. Zanetti looking to provide the solidity his team so need. Lima. Sabitzer. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Kalajic. And they win it back again. Van Nistelrooy looking in every way a marked man at the moment.
Oh, look, Peter, this has been a textbook illustration of how not to defend, and finally they've decided to single him out.
Looking to pass their way up the pitch. And that's been intercepted. And it's Nakata. That has found him in acres of space. And that has been cleared. That's good play. Ball is over the line.
Substitution for Austria. Number 19. Coming on to replace him
Schmidt.
is number 21.
Oh, he's been caught
Substitution.
napping. Milan have now used up all but one of their substitution windows. Alaba. Opts for safety. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Austria have it back and can go again. Nakata into the last 5 minutes. Looking for the run. Can he latch on to this? Van Nistelrooy. And it's Lima. Forlan. Davids. Sabitzer. For Schmidt. Space for him to turn and look. Can he get it through? Schmidt. It's a goal kick. So we have further activity on the bench here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Now it's Kalajic. Cristiano Ronaldo. And it's Forlan. And here's Bergkamp. And that is as far as it goes. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other...